Let's focus now. Iran is poised to hold its runoff election on Friday, the 5th of July. Reformist Dr. Pezeshkian and ultra-conservative Saeed Jalili are in the fray for Tehran's top job. Now, the runoff election follows last Friday's polls, where only about 40% of voters turned up to cast their ballots. And as a result, none of the four candidates were able to garner the 50% votes needed to win, sending the election into a runoff round. The reformist candidate Pezeshkian, who is a former health minister, has promised that he would engage with the West in nuclear negotiations to lift the tough economic sanctions that are plaguing Iran's economy. On the other hand, the ultra-hardliner Saeed Jalili, a former nuclear negotiator, has portrayed a much tougher position on negotiations. He has also underlined his plans to defeat sanctions and strengthen economic ties with other countries. Iran's spluttering economy, sanctions led by the United States, and women's rights remain major issues in this election. Of the 5 conservative and hardline candidates allowed to run in the election, 3 have backed Jalili and 1 has endorsed Pezeshkian so far. On July 3rd, both the candidates held their final rallies to woo the voters before Friday's runoff polls.
The enemy itself admits that today, in the region, the power of the Islamic Republic is the most influential power, which means that if 100 rockets are fired at the Zionist regime, it does not dare to respond or do anything else.
People must be allowed to express themselves, and we must allow that. I have said this repeatedly, that the nation is not led with one certain person, group or faction. The nation will be led with all the Iranians.
Earlier, during a more than 2-hour debate on public TV on Monday, both candidates accused each other of having no plan or experience ahead of Friday's runoff polls. Meanwhile, over 60% of voters abstained from the June 28th ballot. It is a historic low turnout, which is being seen as a vote of no confidence in the Islamic Republic. Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei also tried to downplay the significance of the low turnout on Wednesday. He has suggested that the lack of participation was not an indication of opposition to the Islamic Republic. Instead, it is a sign that people were preoccupied with their personal lives. The preliminary results of Friday's runoff polls are expected by Saturday. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.